Yeah, Saxby and Co walk onto the balcony to the right, and on either side, I'm going to have to put a token that's just going to be Casfarina with a K, because I haven't actually got a token for her, because I'm the worst. The actual worst. Casfarina is the K. Looking frightened and confused. Azrabe reacted to Casfarina being there, shouting out, Casfarina! You see Saxby there, laughing, telling you that it's too late as the witch oil is pumping into this big thing. Flanked on either side, a couple of people that you recognise as being involved with Lorcan and Cal when he was trying to escape to the place, are standing on either side, showing that yes, Cal was definitely there. Definitely there. Along the back gantry walkway, you see a number of obscurati moving up and taking positions, pointing all sorts of weapons in your direction. And you see two, what you recognise as obscurati, the mances, the little assholes that did shadow magic and weren't very nice people, take up either side. They're all looking down at you. And they laugh. They tell you that it's too late. And the machine starts to rumble and move as if awakened.
Just say in a really gravelly voice, you're right, it's too late. Too late for you.
As you guys are sort of standing there for a moment as well, Grappa, the mind maker, Alexander Grappa, sees the giant statue ahead, the giant, I guess, golem-looking thing, and he looks at you, he says, I must get to him. I must try to communicate. This is what I was telling you about. Trying to tell you about. I couldn't. He says, get me close to it. And he's the G to the left of you. Saxby looks down. I'm going to call her Saxby because it's easier and it's the first name.
And it's all you hate the most.
Yeah, it's the one you hate the most. Says, perhaps it's time for you to turn tail and leave. You've come here. You have seen the power we wield firsthand. You know you cannot stop it. It's much too late.
Wait. Leaving is an option? We can just leave? I mean...
The weird, contorted face turns to you. I will allow you to leave with your lives. Once.
Hey guys, let's just leave.
If they actually had like true power or whatever, they wouldn't give us the option to leave.
Dimitri's just giving you the saddest look right now, right?
This is what gets you disappointed.
He's not even angry anymore. He's just disappointed.
Don't worry, Dimitri. I don't mean to actually leave. You see, we pretend we're leaving and then we ambush them.
Ambush them.
Yes. I haven't worked out exactly how yet, but it'll come to me eventually.
Azrabe takes a step forwards and says, I am not leaving without Casfarina. And Casfarina looks at him confused. And she says, Azrabe, is that you? It's been so long. And it's
I'm not really into you anymore.
And he says, so long. And then Saxby says, quiet, enough. She's not going with you. Leave now. This is your final chance. Her face burps because it's made badly.
Hey, Saxby. How full do you reckon your golem is by now?
She looks at you. What do you mean full?
I mean, like, how long until it has enough witch oil to, like, I don't know, bust out of here and start destroying the...
She laughs. My boy, it's been full for days.
Perfect!
The witch oil, and Grappa to the left of you looks at you, and his eyes go wide, and he just shakes his head. It's, and you see him racked by the gas. He can't speak. He's just shaking his head furiously, and Saxby just seems to get a glint of, I see what you're trying to do, and she just smiles, and then frowns. Wait, you would kill us all?
Yes?
She shakes her head. No, I don't mean just here. The witch oil is not what you... She smiles. I've had enough of this conversation. And she turns to her obscurati team. And she's just like, deal with them. And what do you guys want to do? You have a brief moment before they'll do something. Does anyone want to do anything or say anything before it turns to fight?
Can I?
I'd like to cast 7 spells.
Can I ask some questions about the crane? Is it operated like from the base of the crane itself or somewhere out?
It's operated from there. That little seat is the seat.
Okay. So where is it currently like positioned? Like, is it?
There.
Yeah. I mean, like the bottom of like the crane. Like, is it like going down to like some part where you can like access the golem itself, or?
Currently, the claw or like the hook that the crane would carry things with is unladen and is wound right to the top of the crane.
Okay. Is it the sort of thing like if we got there, like, could somebody like, could we like
Indiana
lower
Jones
it down and
swing
like,
across.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You could certainly do that. You could also, like, moving around the side of the room or from the gantry, you could jump directly onto the golem. Its head is 40 foot taller than this gantry. So you're sort of looking at maybe its bust visible over the top of the gantry.
We're about shoulder height with it, looking at the
you can
90.
see the tip of its shoulders and its sternum and its whole head going 40 foot up.
Okay.
Are there guardrails on the platforms these guys are on?
There's rope. Like just little safety ropes.
Like pulling and pushing, like you can't like knock people off of things,
you
right?
You can, but if they go over an edge, they get a save regardless of what you're using to push or pull. So if they make the save, they don't go over the edge. They sort of grab on in the last moment or whatever. The only exception to this is teleportation. If you teleport something over the edge, you can't grab mid-teleport. You just appear there, so that's done.
And how big are these pipes feeding witch oil into it?
They're the ones that are only like a couple of feet across.
So you could squeeze through it?
Now, roll me a perception, because you said feeding pipes into it. Roll me a perception, because that's not an accurate description.
Can I cast a spell?
Well, if we're going straight into combat, it'll be initiative. This is sort of a chance to speak up or do something non-combat-y before then. So Trabo, the pipes lead to these platforms here, on either side. And then under the railings, they come out, and they appear to be spraying down, or not spraying, but spreading down into a whole bunch of little soft tubes, sort of like hoses, if you will, that are feeding not into the golem, but into a series of metal plates etched with runes and inscriptions surrounding the golem all around here. There was a you can see sort of just under the hole in its chest, there is a pipe hole, but there is currently nothing piping into it.
Is the hole open?
I mean, it's like a you would attach a hose to it and then it would be open.
Right, so it's like a fuel thing, and you can...
Yeah, it's not open until the thing that goes in it pushes it open.
Gotcha.
So are there any is there any access points inside the machine? It's inside the golem itself.
Your dog's killing a poor bird again.
It's great.
Your dog's killing a bird. It's all working.
Oh.
Dog's having a great time.
Actually, that's more like a donkey, yeah.
That's Margaret Saxby walking around.
Burping from her face and walking like a donkey. Sorry, Dave, can you ask it again? I'll try and ignore the dog this time.
That's okay. So, are there any, does it look like there's any doors or any sort of, human navigable structures inside the big golem?
Like a place to pilot it?
Yeah, something along those lines.
No.
So we can conclude that maybe it's magically animated then rather than piloted?
It's looking like it.
Alright, so I'm gonna get you guys to roll initiative now, as they're gonna start opening fire on you.
It'd be cool if they didn't do that.
Can I hero point my initiative?
I'll allow it.
Oh boy.
If you must. If that's what you want to spend your hero point on, yes. So everyone should have one hero point at the start of the session.
I'll take the previous one.
That's the previous.
3!
Yeah, you don't actually have 3. Although no one has 3. You have 1 and then you can spend healing surges. Were they for the character builder? Is it no powers for fantasy cards? They should be in the character player's guide. If you go story and then powers, they'll be there, JD.
Okay, sweet.
Or story and
Story,
then
Paragon
whatever
path.
specific paragon path you're doing, yeah. That should be there. If they're not, I'll have to fix that. But they should be.
Oh, they're not there to drag. Oh.
If you click on the powers there,
Wait, oh
Shell
yeah, there, no, that's
Yeah,
there,
there.
sweet, yeah.
there's the paragon path thing. All the
I was
paragon
reading
paths
the
you got.
touch the fucking. Oh, okay. Oh.
Right, so,
Oh, yeah.
Dimitri, you have the foresight of a man who knows the end of the world is coming. You can react quickly as you see them all lifting their weapons and going to squeeze their trigger on their rifles, and the Nethermancer's beginning to start their casting motions. You have but a second to have your turn. Or 6 seconds, I suppose, that's the rules.
Okay, I'm going to target Saxby. I am going to rebuke violent.
Okay.
Why was that a double? I wonder.
Because you
you're
target
targeting-
Bravo.
Oh.
Well, at least you
one was
missed
the
it.
hit? Okay.
You actually.
Oh wait. So I hit Saxby. Are we able to play that as it lies? I'll
Yeah,
untarget
absolutely.
Trevor.
Yep.
Sweet. So, gonna reboot violence. So she cannot attack until any of us attack her, and she'll take a -5 penalty to saves against it.
Okay.
Nice.
Can you remove the saves -5 from me?
What? I thought I... Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I'll untarget him.
Just a small request.
Poor
Hmm.
Trevor.
You did good, buddy. Don't worry. You did good.
So Dimitri, you should be able to remove that as well. I'll let you do it.
Yeah.
I
perfect.
feel like
There we
that's a
go.
bit OP.
So, it's not really... that's not going to work. She's That's going to be saves against everything, isn't it? It really should
It's
be
fine,
just saves
because
against.
if there's something else, I will... That's fine.
Can I kind of just quickly sort of ask the group, like, have we got a plan of which direction we're going to go? I'm just wondering where to spend my movement. People are just going to brush them, or have anyone got any...
Straight up the middle.
I'll be sitting back to take care of the guys aiming weapons at us.
Alright, I'll head straight up the middle.
I guess I thought. It doesn't say any information on the walking the cosmos ability.
The what?
Oh no, when you spent. Never mind. I'm blind and missed a sentence.
Can I also yell at the group not to attack Saxby?
Did you shout out, "Leave her alive"?
Yes, something like that.
Yeah, has that effect. So this Slayer, all of the Slayers rather, gonna fire. They're gonna shoot at the closest first. It's Dimitri. Missing. And next one. It's a short sword. Not gonna do that. Rifle at Azrabe. You know what? I'm just gonna roll them all from one because it's way easier. Orzov. Fuck, they cannot shoot.
That's good.
Wow. Wowie, wow, wow. Fucking wow. That was... Is that, there's one more, sorry. Finally! Orzov takes a shot. Gets hit, talk shit, get hit! Orzov, it's your turn. Grappa's to the left of you, and he's actually, I'm going to say Grappa's just going to be on your initiative. He's going to run forwards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's going to try and leap up onto the balcony as he sort of shouts to both you, Orzov, and Dimitri, "I've got to get to him!" And he leaps to here with his other action, because he got to run up. He's more than enough for his long jump. So, there, and he'll move there. This Nick is going to attempt to grab him, which is going to stop him, and Grappa gets grabbed by this guy next to him. He shouts, "No! You can't stop me!" Oops, sorry. Orzov, you're up.
Does that count as an attack?
It's a grapple, so it is an attack, yes.
Can I do a price of violence to make him blind?
Does it an attack or does it damage?
An enemy hits you or an ally.
Sweet, then yes. Sorry, Jenny.
No, that's right. I'm just
Always
thinking
good.
of something, but I feel like it'll be too OP.
You know what, buddy? I think now's
the time for OP.
Yeah.
Story-wise.
Alright, so as he grabs onto him, there's just an explosion of energy from you, and he shrieks backwards and grabs his eyes. I'm going to say that's going to break his hold because he did not expect that. So he's not holding Grappa. Alright, Orzov, there you go, your turn.
Because I was thinking of using Stranded Realities, and as I rolled Nim, creatures that start their turn in the zone takes 10 knockout damage, and unintended objects in the zone are exposed to years worth of decay each round.
Ooh.
Wondering how that will work if I target that on the golem, the years worth of decay.
What's it called?
Straddling Realities.
Okay.
It's my recently just chose utility.
It's not an unattended object. Sorry.
No one's on it right now. Totally unattended.
That's you guys assuming that it's some kind of suit.
You know, buddy, that was a cool idea.
It was a
Alright.
cool idea, and I'm sorry to say no, but it's unfortunately a no. You can try it.
Well, like the scaffolding under some of the assholes might be cool to, like, you know,
Yeah, it could be
have decay.
Actually, yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna target, I guess, the square that Saxby's on. That's within 10, right?
Heaps
Area-
within 10.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's within 10.
Zone burst 3.
It's
Right,
not going to
so-
directly hit her with anything, is it?
No.
So I think we're good in terms of.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't even know what that is, so I'm just gonna be like, okay. I was too busy leveling up, I wasn't paying full attention. So now there's a... Oh wait, no, that's drawing mode. Pointers. Oh my god. Oh no, I put it... Oh no, I can move it still. Oh, it's pink, purple, awesome. So there's a zone there that at the start of their turn they'll take 10 necrotic damage.
Alrighty.
Cool, man.
There's my move, there's my action. I can't mark because I'm too far away.
Is that your
my
turn? Aranus, you're up.
So,
My gosh, did somebody let some Minecraft villagers in here?
It's a group of gnolls.
well, what would be a good? These slayers are assholes, right?
Yes.
Yes.
What did the Nethermancers do?
They
Magic.
mounts nether.
God damn
Fuck you, Dave.
They're actually like huge assholes. Like, they did something that is bad, so I think you should kill them.
All right. Well, I will do Visions of Avarice, which I'm gonna try and suck all these guys off into the abyss.
Try that spear if you can.
Well, it's not a hit. It's like a pull or whatever, right?
Do you have to make an attack at
Uh,
it?
I guess.
Then that'll count as a hit.
Would the ongoing damage from Orzov's thing count as a hit then?
No, because it's a zone.
Well, this is a zone that's doing things to people, though.
What's your power called?
Visions of Avarice.
But because it has the attack in the thing that you're hitting it with an attack. His is like the same as making something on fire in an area.
Okay. Ha! What the fuck? I crit apparently on one of them.
Nice, yeah.
So 3 hits. So I'll pull those guys forward towards me or towards the center of the zone 4 then.
Okay, so
Ooh.
towards the edge.
Yeah,
Nice.
and they have -2 to their save.
Okay, so I'm just gonna roll the saves as d20s, and they'll have to hit 12. So for the first Slayer, hits 12. Second Slayer
Oh.
stops. For Kate Glenn, Kate Glenn.
That's
Bye,
a lot of
Hermione.
D10.
Sorry, that's a d20 is what I meant to say. It's a d20. You've got to hit above 10 normally. But...
No, D10 damage falling 150 feet.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, it's 15 d10.
Yes, yeah. That's...
And the Nethermancer also.
Way to go, man.
Yep. Hey, look, shiny treasure. I'm gonna go for it. You're dead now. And then, if the zone lasts into the end of my next turn, and they get to pull again.
Nice.
So that, and then my little dude is gonna shoot the other Nethermancer with a freezing burst, and I'm going to try and slide him off too. Why not? Phew. Yep, and I'll slide him to the right one.
Alrighty. Which one's that?
The other Nethermancer?
Oh, yeah. So he's going to get his save
So
as well.
the save at 12 or whatever.
Oof. Oh, has he got
Nope.
a -2 as well on that?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, dude. Nice.
So he goes, ah!
All right, that's my turn. Fuck the police.
Hell yeah.
We are the police.
Yeah, but like that's the problem. You guys suck. So
Yay.
Wow.
what?
Oh,
We
boy.
just one shot like one of the. One
Oh,
of the
actually,
main
Caitlin will get a acrobatics check to stop that because she's trained in acrobatics.
No.
I mean, if they succeed, they're 150 feet down there.
Yeah. So she reduces that by 17, which means she's not dead, but she is 150 foot down and in pain.
Essentially out of the fight.
Yeah, I'm pretty much going to take those guys out for all purposes. There's also like a splosh, but like a shallow splosh, like a couple of feet, just down the bottom. They're all over. Charbro, you're up.
I'm gonna rocket boots.
Okay.
And free shift move 1 first.
Okay. Ship one.
It's gonna be a long, long time till Trowbro comes around to find. He's not the man I used to know. Oh no, no, no.
Okay,
He's
so
a
you're up
rocket
on the thing. You rocket past Nick, who's going to get a opportunity attack. However, he is blinded.
Blind?
Yes, blinded doesn't mean literally blind. It just means -5 to attacks.
Yeah.
So he's going to try and smash you. Oh,
He's gonna wreck it.
it's a shame.
He would have hit me if he wasn't blind.
Hmm.
So where's this hole?
In his sternum.
Can I reach it, or do I gotta jump down?
You'd have to jump into it. They jump down to it.
I will use Wings of Vengeance to gain flight.
Okay. So remember, it's not an open, gaping hole, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. And I'll downgrade my standard to a move to fly down to said hole.
Okay.
So, because it's not an open gaping hole, is there like a flap? Is there a hatch?
It's a Kerbal Space Program docking port.
Right, okay.
That's really specific, but all right.
No, it works, it works.
But it's, like a hose would attach to it, and then it
Yeah.
would be open and stuff would get pumped into it.
Can I action point to force it open?
You can try. You'd have to roll a strength.
So I'm guessing Trevor is still going with Plan A here. It sounds like it might do more than just blow up the city.
Well, that's if we trust what she said. And if we're not believing that it's, not too late, then maybe we should take anything else she says with a grain of salt.
Man, it seems like
as-
we're betting a lot on the.
As you're flitting around the hole in the chest, you hear a small skittery voice shout from the right hand side, and you see a strange looking gnome who's standing there. He's got cogs hung around his neck in a chain. He's got all sorts of little trinkets hanging off him, and he just shouts, don't, stop, as he sees you fiddling with this hole. And you make a strength check. What's your level 12? Oh, that gets it by 1.
Yes.
the target was 16, so it gets it by 2, I guess. And you just sort of squeeze it open, and it starts to open and come apart. You can see down inside. As you do open it, you're hit with a intense, overwhelming feeling of fear, disgust, horror, and the smell of witch oil, this soul-filled fuel that you've come across so many times before.
Don't what? You don't know what I'm doing?
Says it'll just release him!
Who?
That's your turn.
Yep.
Saxby, so she makes a save at the start of her turn, is that right?
Hold on. Where are we? Rebuke violence. Cannot attack, save.
Okay, so at the end of her turn. Alright.
So she can just do anything, she just can't attack.
Yep. So, JD, at the start of her turn, she takes damage, right?
Yes, she does.
Right, so deal the damage.
Don't.
So she leaps off the thing here and lands at the bottom. She looks back to Norm, this guy that was standing to her left, and twitches her eyes. It seems some silent order to move, and he shifts 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 his distance and makes a basic attack. So 1 second. That was nearly a 19. God damn it.
Thank you, gods.
That's a shame. Alright, and she's going to downgrade her standard to do the same for the Obscurity Slayer 5. So he's going to get a shift. He's going to have to make a jump to try and get down there. So he's going to make his...
So is this a direct the strike, is it?
It's similar. It's not called that, but it's called Control Ally, where she glares at one of her allies, twitches her eyes, and silently orders them to move and attack.
So it's like a more asshole-ish version.
Yeah, she has other powers called Let Others Fight Your Battles. And like, that's the sort of person she is.
So I basically just stopped a lazy lord from attacking directly, which she doesn't do.
She does, and it hurts, so you've just made her do her less good thing twice. And this guy's going to attack Dimitri. Ooh, for a hit. This thing's very low. Alrighty, 16 damage to Dimitri. It's supposed to be 19, I don't know why that came out 9. Oh well. Ryla, you're up.
Alright. These slayers are still pointing weapons at us, yeah?
Mhm.
Alright. I'm going to move here and use... let's see. Whoop. Let's have some fun with it. So 1. Boy. 2. 3.
Rocket Man! Burn it
And
up
let's
here.
try-
Boom, 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 boom. That was 7 shots.
No. Was 6,
No,
wasn't
no,
it?
sorry, I thought that last one was an attack. That's right.
Oh, no. Alright, and yeah, minor action. I'm going to Hunter's Quarry. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use Cloak of Shades.
Okay.
I guess actually I don't need Concealed right now. Oh, whoops, wrong one.
Alright, Norm is going to, on his turn, pull out a dagger, or use her dagger rather, flicks a switch on its hilt, and attempts to stab at... God fucking damn it. Alright. Nick over here, he's blinded.
I think we need
Damn, it doesn't recharge. Okay, so he's going to attempt to grab onto Grappa again. No, he'll miss. Fucking minus 5 bullshit. Azrabe is going to leap towards Casvarina as he does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he leaps up with ease. Is that a friendly fire zone, Orzov? Or is anything in that area take damage?
It is anything, but also he didn't start his turn.
Okay, so it's not when they move into it as well?
No, it just says when you say your turn.
Okay, cool. So he leaps over to her and pushes her back through the door, and she screams. She's so confused as to what's going on. The fighting breaking out. She just lets out a god-awful scream. As she does, the Colossus jolts. Trabra, you're holding onto the front of it. It shudders, and the whole thing just moves and turns to where Casvarina's scream was. And you see its mouth open, big enough to crush a man in his jaws, and it just growls out a single word, recognizable as Mother.
Ooh.
Oh,
Huh.
boy.
Ooh.
Huh.
Carlisle, confused as to what all is going on, steps up next to Aranis and just says, "That's not good."
Well said, Carlisle.
He pulls out his long sword and holds it up, and as he goes to move, he stops suddenly. He just looks to you and he coughs once, and a little spit of blood comes out of his mouth, Aranis, and he turns and he says, "Help!" And you can see on his chest where his breastplate is, the metal seems to have been crushed into his sternum, as if he was hit by some sort of hammer. And as you watch, the metal continues to crush deeper and deeper. There's nothing pushing it in, but it forces itself through his chest. He coughs again, another big chunk of blood this time. His sword clatters to the floor, and then the metal pulls itself backwards through his chest and out of his spine, taking
Holy
most
shit.
of his rib cage with it. He clatters to the floor, leaving just this inverted breastplate floating in midair, which then drops a moment later.
Didn't
Wait,
we kill that fucker?
You hear a voice from behind, and you see Leone standing there, clutching his ragged and bloodied chest and stomach, basically holding in his guts. And he brings the plate, drags it along the floor up to him, and puts it around himself. And as he does, it seems to pull in the bits of him that are leaking and hold it together somewhat. And he stands there angrily staring at you, Aranis, as a number of obscurity guards flank him on either side.
dope.
Now can I blow
Top
the
10
place up?
anime betrayals.
Oops, wrong one. He raises a hand as well, past you. Carlisle's just dead as fuck. He's off to the side. Past you and up to where Grappa is standing on the platform. And Grappa looks back and he says, "No! Leone! You can't stop me! You can't do this to him!" And Leone just offers no words. He just stands there
Oh, he's such a
looking
prick.
at him
I can't believe you tried
with
to
his hand
kill him.
raised. He's already had his action this
You
round.
tried
Dimitri,
to
you're
kill
up!
him.
Okay. Could I do I'm just trying to think if is this possible when in action? Can I do a running jump to try and grab her and kind of I guess just dash sort of push us, towards the big golem and hopefully out of the range of Magneto?
Yeah. You can try. You're going to have to make an athletics check to make the jump.
Yep. And I'm guessing I'm going to take an op attack as well.
Yeah, from the Slayer. He will slash at you as you try. But roll the athletics, see if you can make the jump cleanly. Ah, easy peasy. So you just hoof and in a speed which your dwarven legs shouldn't really have allowed, you barrel across the thing and just smash Grappa out of the waving arms of this guy next to him and drag him to the edge. He looks at you and he just says, "Thank you." And he reaches his hands out. He says, "My child." He sticks his hand out to the Colossus. "Please, you must be still." And he attempts to communicate with the beast, which we'll come up to in other turns. Is that all you want to do this round?
Can I do a minor action or something to
Standard action, that would have been a move, I'd say. You're just barreling him into it.
Okay, I guess I'll do let's see, close burst 3 is gonna be one. It's gonna be pretty much just Nick, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh well, fuck it. I'll do it on him. Curse of Misfortune, which is that's the 5e disadvantage thing.
Nice.
So it's a miss, so he takes 10 psychic damage.
Nice.
I'll also do a healing word on myself because Is anybody else getting fucked up? I think I'm about the worst off.
Yeah, well, I'm fine anyway.
Okay, healing word.
Carlo.
Okay.
Alrighty, so the Slayers are up. This one's going to barrel over to you, pull out a short sword, and attempt to hit you. That's a shame. He's then going to do a minor action. So as his shadow meets yours, they stretch out across the battlefield as he's trying to whack you, and then both detach and reappear away from the two of you as if this is Peter fucking Pan. He's going to try and kidnap your shadow. Oh, fuck off with the rolls. God damn it. The next one is going to... Wait, does he get slid now, Kevin? Or is it on your turn?
I think it's my turn. Let me double check.
Alright, just let me know.
End of my next turn and then make the secondary attack, so he can leave.
Sweet. He is going to reload his rifle, which takes a standard action. This one here is going to do the same. He's going to move to here and reload his rifle. This one's going to move to cover. They're now in cover and reload his rifle. This one is going to move down to Orzov and attempt a short sword. Missing. This one, these are the ones down by Grappa. This one runs up to Uranus. Actually, no, these three are going to rifle line Uranus. Sorry, Uranus.
That's fine.
And one shot.
I'll use have shield at the ready just in case.
Ah, the one shot to Ryla.
Oh, they all miss?
Except for the one to Ryla.
Shit.
Ryla, you didn't expect these shots to come from behind. You thought the fight was in front of you. And it takes you off guard, dealing 36 damage, and you reel from the attack, granting combat advantage to the end of your next turn.
That was like half my HP in a single shot. That's cool.
Really glad I got rid of those shadow assholes early.
Not to mention, I imagine Hermione was probably not good.
What was that?
Do I take the opportunity attacks and go help out? Or nah, fuck it. I'm sorry, guys.
Probably Magneto, I think, is probably a good priority.
Fuck it. Okay. What's that square of 1? That black square.
That's my pet.
Okay, sweet, cool. I'm gonna take opportunity attacks.
Okay. one from the Slayer. Should go for a hit.
Oh, shit.
Come on.
Okay.
Nope.
I have
One
2
from
extra
Norm.
AC. Sweet. Don't have to worry about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I go, what's up? Oh, Nature's Wrath.
Okay.
Them all. That means I've done more than 3, so I get this. And then, is that this one? Nope. It's. Shit, no, it's that one. Yeah, I'll winter cause them.
Alright.
Alrighty. I will do a Phantom Chasm
Alright.
on all these. Wait, there we go. So it does some damage, knocks him prone, and stuff. Hiya. Alright. And on a miss, so everyone's knocked prone? I guess I can do that, but.
Yep.
Let me do the damage here. Where is this? This. Then it's this. Prone. Oh, yeah, and the other ones that failed are also immobilized.
Okay.
Oh,
Mobilized. Then my little dude is gonna shoot this Slayer with the ice thingy.
Yep.
Oh, why did I roll like 3? Oh, I had those guys targeted still. Shit. Slayer 1, was it?
Yep. First guy. It's a hit.
Yep, so the hit. So I slide him 1 up. And he's got to make a save of 12.
Okay. Ah! Just tossing him
And
off the edge.
And then this
also
guy
throwing
gets.
him over it.
Yeah. Just tossing all sorts of salads just all over. And then this last Slayer over here gets.
Pulled for his own rat.
Yeah. Pulled to the middle, so he needs a save of 12.
I love those sound effects.
I'm just pulling off so many guys right now.
You're
Oh,
a pro
whoops.
at it, man. A pro.
Alrighty. And I'll move here to block the way. Oh yeah. It's my
Perfect.
Man, that frickin' -2 to saves thing really gets some mileage with pushing people off of shit.
Fucking A. Jesus. Alright, Jabra, you're up. This, you're standing in front of the thing as a little guy falls past you, dragged by runners. And the little tinker off to the side is yelling, "No!" And now the thing is moving. And it's rotating and talking. And Grapp is above you, and he's trying to get to the head, and he's seemingly trying to communicate, soothe, or calm it.
To the gnome guy, I'll pull out the cask of fire dust.
Yeah.
Give me one reason why I shouldn't be doing this, right?
He says, "For one, it won't do what you think it'll do.
One.
For two, we won't be able to control it.
If it doesn't exist anymore, you don't have to control.
Shakes his head. That's not gonna be enough.
Rightio. Can I crawl into this hatch?
Sure. You crawl in and you slide down and you end up inside what is effectively probably where his stomach would be based on how far you slide and go in. And it's a small chamber, much smaller than like his whole stomach would be. Like you could fit maybe 6 chambers the size of this in here. You see all around there's various pumps and pipes leading in different areas, but they're sort of maybe fist-sized or smaller, and they lead off in different directions. This appears to be some sort of fuel tank. Not necessarily a main fuel tank, but certainly an initial reservoir before things are filtered off to different places.
Right. How much explosive do I have on me?
You do note as well that this whole area is a very sturdy steel.
I'm going to try and smash some of these pumps.
So, how do I explain it? They're not pipes that you can see. They're holes that go down pipes like this is a chamber and pipes go off this chamber. You're inside the chamber looking out.
I believe you said pumps, not pipes, sorry.
Yeah, like, I'm bad at describing things because I'm a bad person, but like, there's areas of it that if they're below the surface, they're pump operated, so they're not open, and you can see them opening and pumping out like little amounts of liquid or whatever. Ones above surfaces the surface is just open holes that seem to come from other places. It's all a mixture, but none of them are actually in this area. They're leading into or out of this area.
Right. And
It's
none
kind
of
of a big manifold. That's kind of what I'm guessing he's trying to get at.
Yeah.
And none of these pipes are big enough to crawl through?
No, they're sort of like fist-sized.
Oh. Well, I guess I'll spend my turn getting all the explosives out of my...
He's a man on a mission.
Yep.
14 grenades, 18 bottles of alchemist fire, and a cask of fire dust.
Oh my god.
Right.
Mm.
Stepping out of the illusion of your character trying to figure this out. As a GM to you, Jeff, this might not work. You might just blow yourself up inside a golem.
I understand that.
Cool. All good. All right. Saxby's turn. Saxby still
Barbara
cannot
doesn't
fight,
understand that.
so she is going to let others fight her battles. Norm is going to get his shift and move, and that Slayer is going to get his shift and shifted and fight. So that Slayer gets his attack on Ryla. Oh, come the fuck on!
Wait, who shot at me?
The Slayer is going to stab at you.
Oh, what the fuck?
You have
That's right, I
invisible.
forgot he was
oh
there.
right, no, they can't see you. Sorry, you're invisible. Let me see. They're not gonna see you.
They go, oh, I feel like we
1, 2,
should be in
3.
these spots.
So Carlisle's dead. Gets to move there. So Uranus, sorry. Let's see if that'll hit Uranus.
Well, in the interest of fairness here, I'm only invisible if he's 5 squares or more away from me. So if he's this close, I am no longer invisible to him, but I am concealed. So I
thought I liked the imagery of him coming over and just kicking Carlos body to the side to get him to move out of the way.
So I would be where's concealed? There we go. I'd be concealed. So I guess
okay.
would that
Right,
hit
so,
me?
yeah, they are going to. No, it's still missed. You get
Okay.
There's like
defense
4
effect.
kids in the tent.
No, it would hit. Rip. That extra one was the difference.
5.
So he's going to get his attack on you then. So he hits for 31.
Yeah, I'm almost dead.
Norm is also going to dagger you. Unfortunately, that's all right.
Okay.
No, it's fine because all that happens is you dying.
Nope.
Unfortunately,
Can I do a... Oh, wait, no, I can't do a reaction. I'm out of range.
yeah, because you're bloodied, or you're past bloodied after the attack, you also take... I don't want to do this. Nothing happens! You're fine.
Well,
you're fine.
I mean,
you're fine.
Well, the question is, though...
You'll die.
Would they have come at me if they didn't know I was there? Because they were 5 feet, or more than 5 squares away from me at the time.
So you're concealed, which just means you're, like, harder
Well,
to...
yeah, but I was... Right,
he's
but...
concealed when they see him. When they come within 5 squares.
So Norm
Right, would
was
they have come...
here, so he was within 5, and this guy was
Was
over
he?
here.
They are
were
within
like
5.
there.
Well,
Yeah.
they would have been... Yeah.
I mean, in certain ways, I can count from Norm to me 6 squares. So I feel like...
If I go down a whole bunch and
Okay,
then back up a
okay,
whole
John.
bunch more.
I mean, it doesn't specify they have to go in one direction, right?
Correct.
Okay,
That's not how
John.
that works.
His dagger doesn't do what his dagger does.
I mean, it's alright, man. I'm not... If it does a thing, it does a thing. It's alright, buddy.
So the target
Dimitri
takes...
can mulligan. Yeah, Dimitri can mulligan your death anyway.
That didn't work. Hang on, I did that wrong. You can mulligan dying, but he takes 5d10 extra necrotic damage. And that's
Holy Christ.
criticaled, so you take 50 necrotic damage.
Oh, so I'm straight up dead. Oh, well. It was nice knowing you guys. Bye-bye. Ryler was planning on retiring anyway.
I'm gonna roll the 5d10 because it was...
Doesn't go like
If the target was bloodied after the attack, he also takes an additional... I'm gonna say that comes afterwards, so it's not part of the attack that gets you criticaled. So roll
But he
5d10
was already
and
bloody.
hope that it's
He doesn't become bloodied
less-
after that attack.
Well, if they are bloodied after the
Yeah,
attack,
yeah,
not
yeah.
bloodied by the attack. So yeah, roll
Tried,
5d10
tried.
and hope that it's little. It should be just enough to not kill you.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Yeah, you're not dead.
Is it twice your HP? Is it your full
Half
HP?
your bloodied value again, so
Ah, yeah,
38
yeah.
for him passed,
yeah.
which means 116.
Yeah.
So close. Oh shit.
Yeah, so the dagger that goes into you does crumble to dust after letting out its witch oil poison, which is what this gush of burning liquid into your flesh was. It's now your turn, Ryla. You are dying. Please make a death saving throw.
Cool. Yeah, alright.
Fuck, you don't even have a healing surge.
Nope.
Holy shit.
Alright. I succeeded at least.
Oh, hang on. Take that failure off because it did one at the end of your turn.
Oh,
Sorry.
whoops. I
realize
forgot it
did
does
to
that.
you. Yeah, I didn't either. Sorry. So Noah moves down to Aranus, and he's going to do a spectral shocking grasp. Oh, he hit! He hit! Hey! The hand
Two.
grabs you and delivers a shock to your face.
Wait, didn't he just kill Ryla?
Yeah. It's Saxby's turn. That was his free
Oh,
attack.
yeah.
So the spectral grasp. Oh, sorry, I've already done the hit. That's damage next. Aranus takes 27 damage.
Oh wait, hold on.
Okay,
I'm gonna
hold
cast
on.
shield and get +4 to my reflex.
Oh, God damn it.
So
Will
Sorry.
that make your reflex higher than 32?
yes,
God.
it'll make it 33.
God damn it. Alright, so that comes off you then. Have you taken the HP off already?
No, unless it did it automatically.
Alright.
No, it didn't.
So that's him.
God damn tank wizard.
Yeah. He is going to move up to Dimitri, and he's going to try and make you submit. Yeah, he just can't get a hold of any of you fucks. Oh, it's because he's still blind. Useless.
Oh shit, that should have worn off. That was like a 1 round action.
Oh, really? Okay, so will a bunch of -5... 28, will that hit you?
Yeah, AC. Anything will.
Verse fort, currently. Yeah. Remember,
Yep.
you've still got your bonuses to defense. of 4.
Oh, +4, so...
So 28
So, versus
versus your... Yeah, it still will. Your
4.
4's only 20. So you take damage, you're knocked prone, and you're slid 1 square adjacent to him, so he can't throw you over the edge. And you're grabbed. And as an action point, he's then going to attempt to use his body as a fulcrum and your body as a lever. And snap the lever. Ooh, dear.
These guys are fucking critting like crazy.
Fucking reckon. So he's going to rip your nipples off.
It's rude.
So he does that. You lose a healing surge. And
That's neat.
if you're out of healing surges, you fall unconscious. So,
Damn, dude.
yeah, he straight up just...
He purple nippled you into the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, fucks you up. Azrabe, over here, with Kazrina, he's sort of grabbing her. Stop screaming, Kazrina, it's fine, I'm here. And she sort of calms, she's like, I don't know what's happening? What's happening? And he turns and he sees Saxby down there directing the combat, and he just says, this is enough! And leaps down behind her, and he's just going to unload all of his shit. If you guys don't mind, you can tell him to go somewhere else if you want.
Yeah, Dimitri will say, yell him, get the others first.
Fuck her up!
Okay, so his movement... 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And he's going to run, so he's going to get, I think, -5 to attacks, right?
I thought it was. Wait. I can't remember which
-5
way
to
around it
attacks
is,
or -2
actually.
to defenses?
-5
Yeah.
penalty to attack rolls.
Yeah.
And a -5... and grants combat advantage.
Damn.
Yeah, but he gets 2 extra speed, so he can close that gap. So... Oh, hang on, does charge give you distance? Or is it just attack bonus? It's a good charge.
I think you can like move then charge.
Yeah, he's gonna run for the charge. So he does get the -5, but he gets a +1 to the attack roll.
Right.
Makes it only a -4. So he comes in and he will hit.
Can
Can he what?
he then move, then charge, and have double movement? Rather than take the run?
But then he uses up his action. Oh yeah, no, I'm with you. Yeah, okay, cool.
Doesn't he
hit
use up
anyway.
his action anyway with the charge?
Yep, he hit anyway. Good point. Thanks, buddy. So, alright. Good work. So he slashes with his flaming blade. Just unmatched swordsmanship. Slices a burning gash in that guy's chest. Then he is going to action point. And he is going to just hit him again, I guess. He takes another 31 damage. You're just hacking at him, and this guy's attention is now drawn from Ryla's dead body to Azrabe.
Well, that's good at least.
Carlisle is dead. Leone. Ooh, Leone. With his hands outstretched to the golem. Aranis, even you there, he's ignoring. Ooh, fuck, you're made of metal.
He's prone.
He is. So he will stand, that's fine. But you're made of metal. That's a good thing for me.
I feel like that's definitely a bad thing for us, at least. Shit.
You weigh less than 2 tons, right?
I'm probably.
So he has to make an attack because it's not an unattended object. Ah, no! Alright, I'm gonna spend his action point. I'm gonna do it
Oh my
again.
god.
Okay, he did not
You what?
attack me. So, boom,
Correct.
boom, boom, Boom.
Wait, what? Why so many hits?
Because he didn't attack me.
But 3 hits?
And each enemy marked by me.
Oh, wow.
That's the Winter Claw shit.
Just double check as well that is it a hit for each enemy marked or just adding 4 to the damage? Because that is important for vulnerabilities later on. Because each time you'd hit would proc a vulnerability. So, target
until end of turn, start makes an attack that does not include you as a target. The target
you attack each of them. Right. Sorry, I thought you were hitting him 4 times. I'm retarded. Don't worry, ignore me.
Yeah. Yep.
So he's going to try and Uranus again. Yes. So
I'd like to
wait.
Give him my free hero point. I'm going to give him my free hero point to reroll that attack. That's how that works, right? I could do that?
Well, see what I could do, though. Wait, what did he hit with? Is it against my reflex?
Yes.
I'm going to use my Guardian Staff of the Magi free action thing. Can I use that on my turn?
You've already done an immediate reaction this round.
Oh, well.
You used shield.
That's what I was going to do again, but...
Yeah. Sorry, buddy. Alright, so... He deals buff to you. So he picks you up. With but a flick of his wrist, he just picks you up and tosses you back. How many squares? Up to 10 squares. 1, 2, 3. Right to here. And makes a secondary attack, which includes each creature adjacent to the primary attack. Which is going to include the Slayer, but he doesn't care.
Oh, wait. Fucking.
So this is verse Fort. And you smash down with a big explosion of steel.
Why do we have to fight this guy again?
Because of, top 10 anime betrayals. Wait, didn't he get smushed by the fucking thing?
And I fucking crit him with the knock gun, blowing him apart.
Shot him, and he was shot down, and then you guys immediately ignored him and left.
No, he got smushed by the roof, though, I thought.
He was down in the room with you, and the roof came down on everyone else after he went down.
The roof came down on, basically.
On the plus side, that was 12 damage to 4 people each.
So he explodes the fuck out of you all. And with that's... So he did an action point and a standard action. Had to stand with his move. And as a minor action, he is going to rebuild his shield. His steel shield comes off some of the shrapnel from your suit and some of the other steel about, and he pulls off a chunk of a door, and his shield then begins to float around him in these multiple fragments as he's there. Grappa looks back from the thing. He says, "Hold him off! He can't get close to Born!" You assume Born is the name of this Colossus. That was unnecessarily loud.
Or the
Dimitri,
name of that sneeze.
you're up.
Man, these Born sequels are getting wilder and wilder.
Jeez.
I'm sorry, that was a lame joke. Anyway, I am grappled. Yes, I'm just grappled and prone. Sweet. So I am going to do a healing word on good old Buddy. I've got to check. Does that use a healing surge? Oh, fuck. Yes, it does.
I am going to check to see if you can still heal if there's no healing surge.
It does say the target can spend, so I think we're fucked.
But then it says min heal applied.
So that would be like my flat bonuses. Oh wait, insufficient.
No.
Okay, Ah, right.
Yeah,
So it's
the target can spend a healing surge and regains an additional 1d6 hit point. So I'm going to
Okay.
take it as you don't get the healing surge value, which because you haven't got the healing surge, but you do
Yeah.
get the additional hit points.
Yeah, I guess I also use my benefactor armor ability to give him another charisma bonus worth of heals. Okay, so that
Thanks, buddy.
is my minor actions done. Now, I am grappled by this dude. Can I? I'm currently bloodied. Oh, what? No, I'm not bloodied. Oh, fuck.
You were
Okay.
healing yourself.
Oh, fuck. That'll be why. Can I
Perfect.
undo that healing? So another 41, so that would be 55. Hold on, 55. So
Wait,
yeah,
it looks like you
I
only
didn't mean
healed
to heal myself then. So
Looks like you only healed
how?
50. 41 plus 1 plus 4 plus 4.
Oh, shit. So I also healed myself another. So I must have been on. I don't suppose I can remember how many hit points I was wounded at. It must have been another 4. 59, I think.
Well, you've got a heal 41 up there. So you
Yeah,
would
which
have...
I've undone.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so just that other 4.
So I think I was on 59.
Yeah,
So
that
how
sounds about
fucked up's Rylar?
Very.
Indicating. Yeah.
73 out of 78. However, he has no surges left.
Yeah, and there's fuck all I can really do about it. I'm too far away.
Oh, actually, okay, sorry. There's a clarification there that was put in the errata. You cannot be the target of healing word or other similar powers because you do not have a healing surge to spend, so it is a requirement. However, any healing grants you 1 hit point and you become conscious. So he's 77 out of 78. And that's
Okay.
only if you're dying at 0 hit points or fewer.
What about the stuff like that? Like, so none of my flat bonuses and stuff help out. Like the plus charisma bonus and stuff I
Correct.
get added.
Any healing
Oh.
only gives you 1.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Oh well. I think you probably need to get GTFO on your next turn. What I'm thinking I might do with this Nick dude, if I do the icy end of the earth, that'll make us move as if I'm phasing. Given that I'm grappled with him, can I make us both phase through the floor? So we start falling?
Sure.
And then once we're through the floor, can I then drop the effect? So we actually are.
Yeah.
Featuring now.
Is this zone going to make Grappa fall?
It's going to give him phasing, so he can fall if he wants to, but I assume he does.
Right, so you're going to do it because this guy's grabbing you.
But because I'm grappled, I'm going to
Yeah.
kind of phase through
Drag
and kind
this
of
guy
drag
down
him
with you. Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. Action point. Is he when he starts falling? Is he going to keep a hold of me, or is he going to?
I think he's going to roll a save to see if he thinks fast enough to let go, or if he gets dragged down with you. Because I'll treat it as the same as forced movement.
Yep.
So I'll do the save. Womp womp. So he goes down with you.
All right. So now I haven't actually seen what's at the bottom of this, have I? I heard a splash, but that's.
Yeah, you're about to find out.
I'm going to use an action point, and using my explicable narration, can I declare that the place I land is in deep enough water that I take no falling damage?
I mean,
Yes.
Choose an area that you're unaware of the details of, no more than 10 squares across. Describe that area. If any creature enters in the next 5 minutes, it will match your description permanently.
Fucking what?
What?
So, right where you fall, in the center of this chamber, is actually a drain. So it sort of tapers down into a conical shape. All around the outside, it's only a couple of feet deep, but where this conical shape goes down, it's about 15, 20 feet deep. And you land right in it. Unfortunately, Nick next to you as he's falling, he lands right on the edge of this downpour and takes full fall damage. But you land deep enough that you just splash and eventually kick your way to the surface. It's not water, however, you can't change that. It is witch oil. But you do land and splash into it safely enough that you take no damage. Nick, however, is not so lucky.
I consider that a turn well spent.
Yeah, dude. Nice.
That is also the most bullshit ability ever.
That is an amazing ability.
It's fucking fantastic. I change reality to fit how I believe it.
It does say that the GM's got fear and you can't do too stupid stuff, like I can't declare the next room suddenly has lava in it.
Yeah. So this guy lands headfirst, and there's a sickening crack that even you hear underwater, and he is dead. Now, the Slayer. These two guys are going to take their second shots. Fuck, this combat has been full on. This one's going to shoot at Azrabe. And miss because he's bad. And this one's going to shoot at Arenas.
I'm dead.
Are you? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dying. That artillery fucked him to death, man.
Oh, fuck. Alright.
Oh shit, I never even noticed that.
Well, he misses anyway,
Oops.
so I guess he will shoot at Ozark.
Ah, fuck, I probably could
And
have.
misses it.
I could have probably healed you
Does he shoot
instead.
me?
Oh well.
The gun at close range, or is this another guy?
Another guy. This guy's dead ass. That gun was here. That shot.
Yeah.
These ones, however, these are going to honor the mark, and he's going to attack you. Missing. This one's going to attack you. He's going to stand up first, and then attack you. The other guy. Yep. And the last one is going to stand up and attack you. Hey, a hit finally.
Sad boys.
29 damage.
That's a lot of bonus damage.
Ozov, you're up.
I'm gonna continue my harassing.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna use Form of the Oak Sentinel.
Okay. Also, Grap is on your initiative after you, so I'm going to go after you. Also, I missed the opportunity for the guy, Nick, falling with Dave.
Gale Strike, and I buffet him with my Windy Tree Arms.
Okay.
You have tree
Nice.
arms?
So
I
that's
Form of the Oak Sentinel.
versus his AC, so it's going to hit his shield. So let me put his shield temps on. Cool, there you go. Alrighty.
Oops. Oh no, that was the wrong damage. Too many fucking things. That one that took number 6 and gained 1 HP.
Okay. He does.
And I'll slide them back 1.
Just number 7?
All 3 of them.
Okay, sweet. Oof.
Just-
So they buffet back.
Yeah.
So I have a question then.
Go for it.
So that thingy I did. Where'd it go?
The slidey zone?
Yeah. So the zone, right? It says To the any enemy. Oh, I guess yeah. So if they come back into that zone, they fall prone automatically.
Oh, nice. It's gonna be fucking like Nutcracker on ice as these guys trying to slip over the Orzhov and just fall over. Okay, so on your turn, Orzhov, Grappa leaps onto the head of the Colossus, and he starts trying to talk with it. He's mumbling under his breath. No one can really hear. Trabo's currently inside the stomach. Dimitri's down 150 foot low. You guys that are close are dead as fuck. Jeez. Wow, it's going badly. Alright, Aranis, your turn. Roll a death save.
Can I direct my pet while I'm down?
If it requires you to do something, no. But if you're
It says it follows the rule of animal companions.
I don't know what that is. I'd say that it's going to try and defend you.
Alright.
Let's have a look. Animal. I don't know. Just do whatever. It's fine.
I guess they'll just clang over to me.
Yeah. I always err on the side of you get cool shit.
Huh?
What?
Hey!
What happened?
What?
All right.
End your turn save.
Oh, I rolled it before my turn.
You got a critical success though, buddy. You lived so hard, just incredibly hard.
I mean, Dan has it on auto roll.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, let's take it
Cause
that you're alive. Woohoo!
Yay! Woo!
Trabro, the only one unscathed in this fight, inside the stomach of the golem.
I set
Trouble, we're
everything
in
off.
trouble. Save us, Trouble.
You're gonna set everything off?
Yep.
Do you
Oh
just
my
hate
This
Trabro
has been
now?
a foolproof plan every other time I've done it.
Every other time there've been giant
That's right.
jelly monsters.
And we had. Sometimes he got pulled out of it.
You all
survive.
heard it. I have video evidence. I warned him not to do it.
No, I understand that as a player.
What are you setting off?
14 grenades, 18 vials of alchemist fire, and a cask of fire.
I think he's just tired of playing Trabro.
No, I might survive.
Retiring.
I've survived worse.
I don't
Sorry,
know
can
if
you just say
we
that
are
again?
going to survive.
How many grenades?
14.
Okay, and how many other things?
18 vials of alchemist fire.
18?
And 1 cask of fire dust. Or 3 casks of fire dust.
Okay. And the witch oil inside, right?
Yes.
Is that really up to him, though?
I choose not to set the witch oil on fire.
Hey,
Nice
From-
knowing you guys.
From outside the Colossus, Grappa's standing on the head. He's got his hands pushed onto its forehead, and he's mumbling something. And those, if anyone was nearby, they would hear, "Be still, child, be still. Be still." And then the response from the beast, he opens his mouth and he says, "Hurting mother." And he lifts his arm up, and he goes as if he's going to sweep down onto the platform, just run his arm across all of the platform in front. He begins to knock down the 2 slayers that remain up over there. Their whole gantry is collapsed behind them, or under them, I should say. 3 and 4, they're dead as fuck because they fall down into the water after getting crunched by a Colossus. And just as the hand gets to about here to sweep down, he stops. And he opens his mouth and goes, "Burp." And a big gout of fire comes out of his mouth and sort of torches. Thankfully, Dimitri's dropped down because torches in a big area like that.
Oh.
And strewn amongst the fire is pieces of Trabro.
This.
Chunks of Trabro are strewn amongst the platform, still cindering and burning, because inside Trabro, inside You basically just set off a firecracker in a tin box. His whole stomach turns into a raging inferno. The explosion begins to reverberate around it. A number of the pipes are sort of blown closed or flame goes down. It seems to do a little bit of annoyance, maybe? But the metal, magically imbued as it is, and as the Tinkerer tried to warn you, and as the GM tried to warn you, it's quite strong, beyond a simple explosion in the stomach. And have you ever seen the things where they like fire a gun in a pool, and because it's so reverberation and like water just carries and like magnifies shockwaves? That's what happens to you. You get magnified out of his gullet and streamed out on the floor. Your torso and your head come to rest against these boxes. That's Trabro. Saxby.
I succeeded my death saving throw.
Saxby, well,
Funny, that was
she
critical.
walks over this platform, walks through, takes the exit, just pushes past Casfarina.
Can that platform, since they're also aged decays by years, can it just like disintegrate as she steps onto it?
As she's not an unattended object.
But the
No, the
platform
platform.
is.
Oh right, okay. How long
But
does
she
that last
can
for?
as well.
No, she
Huh?
doesn't. She will carefully walk over it and
Damn.
move across, push past Casfarina and out through the doorway out there. Casfarina is just slumped, whimpering in the doorway as all this is going on. She seems highly confused. Ryla, you're alive.
Am I?
Yeah.
So the fire didn't reach over.
No, look, you can see where it went to.
I thought that was just like a general direction.
Oh no,
of
I would have
where-
been like this if that was the case.
Okay.
No, that's the fire reached to there. It jumped.
In that case, I saved the Slayers.
All right. Well, Trabro's dead, so that's something.
Dimitri's probably dead as far as you guys all know.
Yeah, Dimitri's most likely dead. Aranis
So
is
where's
dead.
I'm alive.
Oh, you're
Well, I
alive?
look
Okay.
dead.
Yeah, you look dead.
So
right
his
now,
sweet ass sword, right? I can use swords as implements. That'd be pretty cool, right?
but- Yeah, it's a gun.
You're not a. Are you talking about Trabro?
Yeah.
I think you lack the rest required features.
You have to be a
Trab-
psychopath, right? He's a psychopath.
And it's
No,
it's
you need to be a
chain.
chick. Trabro got away with it because he's got a girl.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've got a girl living in my head.
I like how Dave just cut off. Trabro got away with it because he's got a girl. Like, so... like a captive.
Did I cut that out then?
What the
Holy
fuck? How did that? Oh, that's super weird. Hold on, I gotta fix something. I don't even know how to explain this. It's kind of weird. Anyway.
Perfect. Explain it.
Well, something must have gotten dragged onto one of my move actions, and it says Ghost of Damage 18 to Obscurati Slayer 3 on my move actions. So, yeah.
Use it.
That's pretty sure that's not an actual skill.
I'll get rid of it. I think I must have dragged it on by accident.
Well, you also removed my actual move action, but that's alright, buddy. I'll fix it
Oh.
later.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought the whole thing was a mistake.
No, it's alright. I'm not gonna use it right now anyway. Since I was killed and then rebirthed, I was still prone, right? So I have to stand up.
Yes.
Alright. Well, thankfully, I'm still concealed till the end of this turn. So,
This comment has been fast, man.
you said his
Holy shit,
shield's
we're on
still-
round 3?
Yep.
Yeah, a lot's happened. Let me see something here now. I don't know how we're gonna do this. That Master of Magnetism, his shield's up, right?
Leone, yes.
Yeah. Fuck. I don't want him to be here anymore. That would be great.
If it helps, he seems to be ignoring you all currently.
Yeah, but we can't let him get to Botman guy person.
Why not?
Well, Grandpa
Because he
said
wants
not
to get there.
Yeah, and he wants to get there. Is the fire still there or is it gone?
Sorry, it's gone. Yeah, it was just
Okay.
a belch.
Yeah, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6.
Can he fly, Leone?
Yes. Well, I mean,
Or
he
s-
magneto flies. He picks himself up by the seat of his pants.
All right, I'm gonna move.
Hey, it's the only metal on him, Carlisle's breastplate.
What, sorry?
Is Carlisle's breastplate, is that the only metal on?
I mean, other than the shield that's like floating around, he might have some
Right.
chainmail underneath, but the breastplate's sort of holding in
I was
his
just,
wounded
yeah,
self.
yeah. I was just wondering if it'd be possible to do that and stop him magneto flying. But it
Oh,
might still
right.
be a good idea to do just to make his guts kind of fall out.
Yep. Also. Yep. So you shoot
Fuck,
off
that was a
shards of
big
his
shield.
metal.
Yep. Oh, this is gonna be such a bad idea.
First check if there's railings.
Are there railings behind me?
Nope.
Cool.
Shotgun 7 barrels.
Yep. I'll see you guys on the other side, I guess.
Yep.
No, I don't get knocked back that far, I don't think. Hold on, let me check. Double check and make sure.
So remember you have
Aren't you right on the edge at the moment?
Yeah.
if you're shooting at him with guns, you should have a -2 on the attack rolls.
Wait, why?
Attacks against Leone using middle weapons or ammunition suffer a -2 penalty to the attack roll.
He's firing
In
blast.
other words, this is the time for the go for a gun.
Badger gun, boys. Badger it up.
Well,
Did you get rid of
actually-
it?
no, I haven't. But
Good.
actually, using my main weapon, I wouldn't have any -2 attacks against him because it's not a projectile weapon; it's a beam weapon. It shoots impact force damage, not bullets.
Yeah.
Not anymore, anyway.
Yeah.
So, oh fuck.
So let me know if you're using the main gun and I'll take it off.
All right. All right. Where is it? Okay. Well, I don't actually get knocked back, so cool. Good luck, you guys. See you tomorrow. Gonna use my knock gun. See how many? There's 2 penalties. So be -8 total, right? I think it's about correct because we decided to have that.
Can you use... Sorry to be that guy, but do you have a hero point?
I just used it.
Can we still give people hero? No, we can only give our non die
Yep.
one. Okay, sorry, buddy.
Wait, I know what one?
Oh,
You can give your normal hero die, but you can't give your healing surge die.
Okay, fucking use mine. Fine. Don't fuck this up, bro.
I'm trying not to, buddy. All right, I need to get above a fucking 13. That's not a 13.
I fucked it up, bro.
All right.
Here,
Well,
you can have mine.
oh my god, you guys! I
Okay.
don't know if I'm gonna roll above a 13.
Well,
I'll try.
that's why we can blame you anyway.
Okay,
Wait,
that's
what?
fine.
No, not
How
action
do I
point,
use?
hero-
Oh, hero point.
just double click the one in your hero point, and I'll use it.
Oh, wait. I've just thought. No,
I think
never
that's
mind.
everyone's hero points.
Yay! wait,
Wait,
hold
why
on.
did it roll a
Can I
plus
use this
16?
on you?
What?
Well, your bonuses
Uh,
change. Your first one was +8, then it was +16, +16, and now this one's +8.
I forgot to put the -8 on that second attack,
Yeah.
so I would have missed it anyway.
So can I give him my use a lucky charm on him and add a d6 to his roll?
Can try.
I mean, well, it's a trigger you miss with an attack. Am I involved with this now that I used my hero point?
Just walk up, aim it
I
for
would
him,
allow it,
press the trigger.
but looking at the maths, a d6 won't do it anyway.
Wait, for real?
For real.
Okay.
Wait, I thought you said you
well,
needed to roll above a 13.
I did, but apparently it wouldn't have been enough.
Above a 13 doesn't is a pretty broad.
Yeah.
His
But-
AC is 29, and you've got a -2 for shooting at him with bullets. So 31 is his effective AC. So you would have had to crit. Or get 18, 19, and then that d6.
Well, damn it. Can I have my hero point back then?
No, sorry. I think it's fucked up that we have to fight this stupid bastard again.
That's Zeitgeist, baby.
Alright. You done?
Yeah, I'm fucking done, man.
Norm is going to move up to Orzhov and then fall prone.
He falls prone. Yay!
I help him. I catch him as he falls.
That, I think, to be, just go on what Kalen's saying, that is the most boring fucking thing, because now I have to spend the rest of the campaign crushing everyone's skulls. When instead of that just being assumed is what we do.
Wait, what?
Well, this guy just, wasn't actually dead or whatever, right? So now, anytime we leave an encounter, I just have to stomp on everyone's skull. Just to make sure. That's what we have to spend the rest of the campaign doing. Make sure no one comes back ever again. Unless they're ghosts.
No.
I mean, kind of. When next time we're gonna fucking have to fight another dude again because we didn't crush his skull, we're gonna wish we'd crushed his skull. So why not just do it every single time now?
Yep, I'll just robot stomp on everyone's skull.
We did kind of leave him, next to a
Yeah.
room of 50 guys.
He went down and I was looking at it yesterday for this whole thing, right?